Alright, let's go over L1 3.3. Find the value of x so that the function has the given value. So we're going to substitute negative 4 in for q of x. So you would have negative 4 is equal to 1/2 x minus 3. Now we've got a two-step equation. We're going to start by adding 3 to both sides. That gives me negative 1 is equal to 1/2 x. Now the easiest way to get rid of a fractional coefficient is to multiply by the reciprocal. The reciprocal is 2, or 2 over 1. So I'm going to multiply by 2 over 1, and over here I'm going to multiply by just 2. So 2 times 1/2, or half of 2 is 1, and 1 times x is x. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Alright, let's keep moving. Question number 18, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take negative 5 and we're going to plug it in for j of x. So this would be negative 5 is equal to negative 4/5 x plus 7. And you may notice that I bumped that negative up. I do that out of habit. It seems to make things work a little easier. How do we get rid of the plus 7? We're going to minus 7 from both sides. That gives me negative 12 is equal to negative 4/5 x. Now we just talked about this, but how do we get rid of this fractional coefficient? We're going to multiply by the reciprocal. So what is the reciprocal of negative 4/5? It would be 5 over negative 4. And we're going to do that to both sides. And I'm going to put that negative 12 over 1. So on the right side, 5 over negative 4 times negative 4 over 5 would be negative 20 over negative 20. That would give us just 1, and 1 times x is just x. On the left-hand side, we can do some cross-canceling, where you've got 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 12 3 times. Multiply across, we'd get negative 15 over negative 1. And a negative divided by a negative is positive. So we get x is equal to 15. Alright, exercise 21. The function c of x is equal to 17.5 x minus 10. And c is the cost, so if you want to write that out, c is cost, and x represents tickets. The question is, how much does it cost to buy 5 tickets? So we're going to plug in 5 right there. C of 5 is equal to 17.5 times 5 minus 10. So I've got 17.5 times 5 is 87.5. So C of 5 is equal to 87.5 minus 10. C of 5 is equal to 77.5. So that's the first part. $77.50. How many tickets can you buy with $130? So we're going to put in 130. That's going to represent C of x. 17.5x minus 10. So now we've got a two-step equation. I'm going to start by adding 10 to both sides. That gives me 140 is equal to 17.5x. Now, the inverse of multiplying by 17.5 is dividing by 17.5. We're going to do that on both sides. We'll get x is equal to 140 divided by 17.5 gives me 8. So for $130 you can buy 8 tickets. Graph the linear function p of x is equal to 4x. So what we would have here is x and p of x. And we would use our input-output. We can put in whatever we want for an x. So let's say we put in 0. We would have p of 0 is equal to 4 times 0. 4 times 0 is 0. So we'd have a spot right there. Now, like I said, you can put in whatever you want, so let's put in 2. P of 2 would be equal to 4 times 2, which is 8. So over 2 up 8 would be there. Let's say you did 1. P of 1 is equal to 4 times 1, which is 4. So 1, 4 is on the list. Now, whenever you do an input-output, I want you to do 3 points. Okay? But if you wanted to do more, you could. Negative 1 would be 4 times negative 1, which would be negative 4. Right? Okay, so there, draw the line, and we would be done with exercise 23. This one here, we've got x, and we would have d of x. Okay, and we are putting our x value in here for x, right? Always start with 0. It's always the easiest. Negative 1/2 times 0 is 0. 0 take away 3. We got 0, negative 3. Now, you want to pick things that are divisible by 2, or things that are easily split in half. Correct? So let's try 2. Negative half of 2 is negative 1, minus 3 would be negative 4. So if we go over 2, down 4, that'll be on the line. We could do 4. Negative half of 4 is negative 2, minus 3 is negative 5. So if we go over 4 and down 5, we will be right on that line. Let's say we did negative 2. The negative half of negative 2 is positive 1. 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Negative 2 is on the line. How many points do you need to do here? 3 points. 28. We've got x and we've got f of x. So let's say we're going to do 0. 0 is always the easiest. You would have negative 6 times 0 is 0. 3 minus 0 is 3. So 0, 3 would be our first spot. Let's do 1. So you would have 3 minus 6 times 1. 3 minus 6 would be negative 3. Over 1, down 3 would be there. Okay. Let's try negative 1. That would be 3 minus 6 times negative 1. You can think of this as negative 6 times negative 1, which would be positive 6, or the other way to think about it would be 3 minus 6 times negative 1 would be negative 6, which would be keep, flip, change, subtracting a negative, or changing that into a big plus sign, right? So we should get negative 1, positive 9. Negative 1, positive 9 would be right there. All right, let's keep going. Number 30, the function c of x is equal to 25x plus 50 represents the labor costs in dollars for certified remodeling. So this is representing certified remodeling to build a deck. X is the number of hours of labor. The table shows the same labor cost from its competitor, Master Remodeling. Okay, so the table, so this is Master. The deck is estimated to take 8 hours of labor. Which company would you like to hire? So let's start here with the equation. We would have c of 8 is equal to 25 times 8 plus 50. So if you think of quarters, 8 quarters would be 200 plus the 50. We get c of 8 is equal to $250. So that was certified remodeling, right? That's these guys. Now, if we wanted to figure out what 8 is, we could just extend the table, right? Because we can see a pattern here. 2, 4, 6. It's going plus 2. Here it's going 130, 160, 190, so it's adding 30 each time. 190 plus 30 would be 220. So, would you choose master remodeling? That would be $220 for 8 hours of labor. Or would you choose certified remodeling? That would be $250, right? The deck is like, which company would you hire? I would hire master. Now, that is if you knew that the quality was going to be exactly the same and you were just looking at the dollar amount, you would go with master. The cost for certified remodeling to build the deck. So certified, we came up with $250, and master, we came up with $220. All right, guys, that does it for this homework assignment, L1 3.3, and we'll talk to you guys soon.